Brenda. Welcome to my channel, the Empress and the Sun Tarot. Today is 2/22 of 2023, so that is a lot of two energy. So we are going to get a love reading today, Celia says. So we are going to start there. So we hope everyone is having a great day. Hi, Blast. How are you doing today? So we are just going to do a little general reading and see. Yes, we do a general reading to start with, and then we begin doing free readings. So we will just do just a general love reading today. Today is, 2/22 of 2023. So that is 5 2s in a row. So that is really about balancing your energy and being very grounded, being very connected. I hear as above, so below. So make sure you're being very grounded today. So we are just going to do a little general reading. So it says, and the first card out is the retreat card. It's time to it's time to disconnect from the world. So we really like that energy. And then she says, we're going to get keep an open mind. So we feel like today is definitely possibly a day of, making sure you're taking care of yourself and just having fun. Maybe try something new, something you've never done before. Maybe try a meditation or some other kind of self-care to really help open you up, because we get the religious factors card, which for me is about your, spiritual path. So we feel like this is definitely a time to look at, keep an open mind about a new modality. Celia's saying, take time, to plan, something new. Dave and I are wanting to go, we would love to do an Abraham thing. We're wanting also to do a Hay House is having I can do it like workshop for a weekend. So we're wanting to do that. So keep an open mind and be open to just where things may pop up. So we feel like it's definitely, this is a message today about the spiritual path, Celia's saying. So we are just gonna get some cards. So the underlying energy is the Star, which is that healing energy. We get the Moon, the Hanged Man, and the King of Pentacles. So we feel like this is about really balancing your energy in the physical and doing a lot of the healing work. And that healing work is that lack energy, because truly there is no lack. If you are in missing something, if you actually focus on the energy of having it, you're going to bring that energy closer to you a lot faster. So we're going to get some, but that is definitely the underlying energy about this really, being manifested. We feel like this is manifesting in the physical, that stability. So you can see that there is no lack, she said. The first card out is the Strength card, the Chariot. So this is definitely really a divinely guided reading between the Star, the Moon, the Hangman, the Strength, the Chariot. Then we get the Two of Pentacles. It's about, are you ready to make that choice to step into your power and move forward? Because we feel like this is definitely what it's asking you to do. Are you ready to shine your light and really, be in balance and be a healer, a teacher, a guide to others? Because the dark energy is definitely there, the shadow energy, the codependent energy, which is really tied to this Five of Pentacles, which doesn't have to be. Sometimes in this card, this is about passion for me. And I see, that's right next to the Temperance card where there's passion. So are you having balance within your passions? Are you balancing, your desires? Are you balancing the things, that bring you joy and happiness? Or are you stuck in a lack mindset? We're going to get a little clarification, Celia says. So we are going to, she wants to clarify that, Devil. Are you going to take that action of codependency and lack, or are you ready to choose a new cycle? Because, like, clearly the universe is trying to push you forward on your spiritual path. And honestly, as you do that and you gain your light, because the next card after that is the attraction card, which is you attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. And truly, it is a time to step in, try a new modality. You know, have you ever done any Reiki? Have you ever done, guided meditation? Have you done sound therapy? What modalities have you tried? So we're getting clarification on this devil card, she says. What is this devil energy? Oh, yeah, that five of cups of lack of missing that person. And truly, that person is not missing. If they are your person, they are in your energy. If you're thinking about them, they're in your energy. If you are thinking about them, you are sending them your energy. And I feel like it's, once again saying this is the time to stand up and for you to be the beacon, for you to step forward. Like, this is really guiding you. This is saying, come on, let's step into the mission. Let's go ahead and let's go. Like, let's go. It's like knocking loud. Let's go. Like, I know my path is really pushing me forward about let's go. Yesterday, we put out a pick a card reading and we're really being guided to do, she's like, we're going to put out so much content in, the next 6 weeks or so. Before we go on vacation, she said it's just going to be, so fast. She's like, just, I can't even describe, I can't find the word for, sometimes she does that. She gives me a word and I just don't know the descriptive word for that. How quick things can change, like quicker than, like, she said, quicker than you can snap your fingers, by literally gaining clarity over your, over your thinking, deciding I'm going to look at my north node. I'm going to look at my Chiron. I'm going to look at the spiritual things I need to heal. I'm going to look at the things that trigger me. I'm going to look at the things that are no longer serving me that I need to let go of. What energy do you need to walk away from and heal? Because, like, definitely there's something that you're holding back. What are you holding back? Because as you look at it, it's going to transform, because you're going to bring a different feeling of love to it. And that can bring in that joy and happiness and love that you're really seeking to bring in. But if you're looking at it from a place of you're missing that person, it's really going to just cause lack of that person, to where if you come at it from a real heart space and look at it, why is that person not with you right now? What is the universe telling you need to work on? So try to think of it in a different perspective. Think of it as, I am grateful for the love he has caused in me. I am grateful for the love that, I feel every time I think of him. Find a different perspective on it. Find a different way, be grateful for where you're at, and don't be in lack, be in, I love the feeling I get when I think of that person. When I feel that person, it brings such joy and happiness to me. This morning in the hot tub, I was really like feeling the energy. I was like, I literally took myself back to the energy of the day Dave and I got married, because we have those pictures, and I really work on savoring that energy. And the card that came out is that forgiving and learning. And a lot of it is just being aware of it and being aware that you can change the perspective on something by bringing your awareness to your heart chakra. Are you saying something from a place of love? So, yeah, like, just by changing, that energy and finding the positive, and don't think I miss that person, think I'm going to be so grateful when our union is back together, when we are both in the right alignment, because truly that's when it's going to happen. And tell the universe, when we are both in the right alignment, make it be easy, and then put it out there and know it's going to be easy, because you just have to trust that the universe is going to match you up with your person when you're both in the right vibration, when you're both in the same vibration. So that's the morning message. Good morning, Alex. How are you doing? And Venus is getting ready to move into Aries. It is also going to be conjunct Jupiter and Chiron. So it may be a really triggering month or so. So just know that if you're being triggered, be like, hold on. Why am I being triggered? What is causing this trigger? You know, what's causing me to feel this way? Sometimes if we literally just stop in the situation, when you feel like, okay, I'm not being happy, hold on. I'm going to take a minute and answer these questions. Why can't you text him, Alex? So he says, why can't you text him? Are you blocked? Just say how you feel, thinking of you. And that's all you have to say. Everybody likes to be thought of. Then just like something that simple. I'm thinking of you, like literally. Why? Sometimes you have to be the vulnerable one and just to let him know. And you don't have to do any more than that. Just be, I'm thinking of you, and let it go, and then move your focus. I'll tell you, honestly, my daughter's getting ready to move. I've been like really like in a hard place about it. But you know what? Yesterday I took time and I did a live and I was really in my energy about it. And you want to know what happened? I talked to her probably more yesterday than I've talked to her in the last week combined, just because I pulled my energy from her and she felt it. So she reached out and really was desiring my energy. So sometimes just that little quick, you know, and that's what I did. I texted her and then was like, hey, and then went about my day. Like, so, but you can be the vulnerable one and just be like thinking of you. And you don't have to say any more than that, and just let it go. And then see what his reply is. But all you can do is literally put it out there how you feel. Tell the universe, I would love for him to text me. I love to feel, you know what, Alex, feel in the feeling of how does it feel when he texts you? How does it feel? What is the feeling you get when he texts you? Sit in your heart space and feel that feeling and be in that high vibration feeling that you feel when you get that text, and you're more likely to pull that in just by you changing your energy. And really being in that gratitude, like he can really feel like that. Like if you change to like, instead of that, I miss you, to I'm grateful for what you brought to my life. And when we're in the right vibration, things will be amazingly easy. And that is such the truth, Celia says. So Alex, can we start with you today? She says, do you have a question? But like, she's like, feel the feeling, like be in the vibration of how you would feel when you got the text. How would you feel if he said, hey, you want to do lunch? Can you get away right now? How would you feel? She said, how would you feel? Just truly, just how would you feel? Feel that in, like sit and like meditate for a little bit and then bring your energy to that heart space and really feel that feeling and savor it and be in it and be grateful for it. And just say, you know, I love that feeling. I love the feeling that, you know, he brings to my heart. I love the feeling of love of, you know, that I have. Like savor it, like feel that energy of it and like really savor it. And then you like are emanating that vibration. Yeah. So we challenge you today to see how happy you can be today. Do things that make you feel excitingly fun. Yeah. She said, do that thing that other people judge you for that you find fun. Do what you love. Alex, what do you like to do that people look down on you for? As we snarl our nose at that. Do it. Have fun. People, you know what? I love when I see somebody doing that and just really being their authentic self. I always make a comment to them and just tell them how beautiful that energy is. So be fun. Be the fun person. You know what? The fun person's going to attract other fun people. Like, seriously, be the fun. She's like, be the fun. Be the fun you want to be around. Because anything that's not fun is going to be like, bye. And then you're like, bye, because I'm fun. Because Alex, she said, you're so fun. She's like, you're so fun. Be fun. Alex, did you have a question? She said, okay, there you go. She's like, there you go. Will you see D this month? As soon as you stop missing him. 5 of Pentacles. 7 of Wands. 6 of Pentacles, that's somebody coming, or 6 of Cups, that's somebody coming back around. As soon as you work your energy, like, because that's 5, 6, 7, she said that is progression, like, because you got to let go of that negative thought of him not being there because you have a soul contract with him. She said, do you need more? Do you not have trust and faith? Tell the universe when you're in the right vibration, make it easy. Honestly, when I had worked on my vibration, I was good. Dave was in a really good place in his vibration, and we came together, and it was so magically easy. Like, literally by both of us just being high vibration. So, yeah, she's like, just be like, work on choosing happy. Like, choose the happy thought. You get to pick which end of the stick. I will say sometimes Dave gets on that thing, and I joke with him that he picks up the 14-foot into the, flame. Honestly, but we feel like the happier you are, the quicker you're going to attract that energy right back. And trust me, you want to be in that happy high vibration when you attract that person back, because you want them to be happy and high vibration with you. You don't want it to not be high vibration. You want it to be, amazing. Gemini. Yes, it's going to be so easy, and you just have to put it out there. When you're both in the right vibration, make it easy. And then in the meantime, what's your North Node? Are you working on your Chiron? Are you working on your spiritual path? Because that beginning message was like, let's go. Like, talking definitely try a new modality, try something new. Yeah, so he's like really good at picking up both ends of the stick. Like, he's like one extreme or the other, with that being that Gemini. So like, he's either happy or got the 14-foot flame in his hand. And we have decided, and my daughter sent me something yesterday, that, you know what? I have to work on my energy, and what Dave's doing is what Dave's doing. And I'm focusing on me, because when I'm focusing on trying to work on Dave's energy, you know what? It throws me wonky, and you know what? I don't want that. So I'm just doing me now. And if Dave wants to be around me, he has to be happy. Not a bad thing to want from him. Awesome. So like, and then Dave's rising is Libra. So it's literally about him trying to find the balance in all that, which he's definitely working on embracing that. Blast. I know you were here in the very, very beginning, so we will get a message for you. I hope everyone, oh, and that's a very good place for that Venus, because, Venus rules Libra and Taurus. So that's really good energy. And right now, Venus is getting ready to go into Aries, which is opposite that energy. So it's going to really play off that quick action to find the balance, Celia's saying. So Venus is, yeah, she's like Venus is getting ready to be in a very passionate place. So things can come to get heated very quickly. She's saying Venus does Taurus and Libra. Gemini is Mercury. And we are doing for Blast. And Blast's question was, will there be wish fulfillment? Okay. Okay, Blast, you get the King of Swords, the Nine of Swords, the Seven of Swords, the King of Wands, and the Three of Pentacles, which for me, this is kind of my card of working with Celia. And like, this is my card of working with Celia. So I feel like your guides are really trying to guide you away from something that's really not going to serve you. So I think my guides are cautioning you from whatever this energy is. Somebody maybe that's presenting themselves as the King of Wands, as somebody, you know, very passionate and stable, but maybe is more concerned about their wand. So I feel like it's very much cautioning you to take a deeper look, to take a deeper look at things. If there's, it's definitely want you to walk away from something and see something much clearer, because like that Nine of Swords is like listening to my inner guidance. So I feel like your inner guidance is trying to give you some wisdom right now. So I feel like it's, Celia says, don't beware, but be aware. Just kind of pay attention to what's going on. Apparently, so she's like, yeah, just be aware. Just know. Marissa, will Alshon come back to me? Okay, Marissa, you get the Three of Pentacles, which for me is like a soul contract. You get the, oh, you're holding on to some, it feels like some negative energy that's trying to give you some, you feel like your higher self's trying to talk to you and give you some guidance on what the negative energy you need to let go of. What energy are you holding on that's holding you back? Because like, you definitely have a soul contract with that person. And as soon as you let go of whatever energy is kind of holding you back, the communication is going to come a lot easier. We feel like there's you must be getting some connection from that person in the 5D, like in your dream space, which may be causing you some confusion. Oh, yeah, we feel like he's probably communicating with you in dream space because you do have that soul contract with him. She's like, you are definitely connected. There's the Queen of Swords. But like, she's like deep in thought, not really paying attention to what energy are you holding on that's really holding you back? You're holding on to some kind of negative energy that's like holding something back from really like, those two people are like not communicating. So if there's some kind of no communication thing there, Celia's saying to look at what energy are you holding on to? Because that's the energy that's causing you chaos and conflict. What has hurt your heart? What's hurt your heart? If the more scared of him leaving you're causing him to literally push you out the door. Like, Dave is worried about me leaving when my daughter leaves to go to Florida. And I'm like, I'm not going nowhere. But he has that feeling. And with him getting in that energy of fear, you know what it's doing? It's repelling my energy. And I'm like, you know what? I'm going to leave if you keep doing that. Stop doing that. Like, stop pushing me out the door. So, like, focus on, you know what? Be so grateful and happy, literally, of that he's there today. Thank God that he's there today. If you want it more, the more in alignment you are with how happy you are about him being there today, is more he'll be there today. He must have found out the grass was greener, so he came back. So, yeah. But like, these people are like a divorced people. If you don't want that, because you do have this contract with him, you have to let go of those feelings and focus every day. Like, when you wake up every day, say 10 things about him you're grateful for. I'm grateful whatever he does. You know, I'm grateful Dave cooks dinner sometimes. I'm grateful Dave, cuts the grass. I'm grateful he, makes me wonderful coffee. He, he buys me beautiful flowers. I am grateful for many things for Dave. I'm grateful that we meditate together. I'm grateful that he loves my family. I'm grateful that he's taken me to Florida in 6 weeks. I'm grateful for so many things. And the more grateful you are, the more like that's going to like savor that energy. So, yes. And be grateful about anything he does for your child, and even be grateful about things that aren't happening yet. Say thank you for him, and that can make them come. I'm thankful our communication is getting better every day. And you know what? As you say that, it will. You can really project that into the future. You can write the story. Take some time and write a story of where would you like to be in a year with this person? Where would you like your relationship to be? Are you working on, communication? Because I'll promise you, communication is the biggest key. Have you looked at your charts together? Have you done a synastry chart? Have you done a composite chart? Like, we did our chart. So it tells us kind of, gives you a heads up of, this is like, Dave triggers me on my Chiron. He triggers my Pluto. I trigger his Chiron. Like, we do different things, like, but definitely taking a look at your charts. So you're both air signs. So you're both definitely big thinkers, but like, yeah. Do you have his birth time? Like, do a synastry chart that puts them on top of each other, and it tells you what aspects are good and what you need to be aware of. Like, when Dave does it now, as soon as, like, before it would do it and I would get mad and it would take me time to get over it. And now, as soon as he's doing it, I'm like, hold on. Back the train up a minute. So literally, but like, you just become more aware by awareness is such a key thing. Positive energy. How are you doing? Celia says, she said, do you have a question? But like, yeah, do the gratitude thing. That will like bring in so much good for you. Because like, for me, that Three of Pentacles card is like me and Dave and Celia working together. Me and Dave and, my guide Celia is our guide together. So, okay, positive energy. We're going to get some cards about your job offer following Monday's meeting. And we're doing a shorter live today because I do have a reading I'm doing, a private reading I'm doing. We have the Three of Swords, the Page of Swords, the Two of Cups, the Queen of Pentacles, the Eight of Pentacles, the Nine of Wands, and the Seven of Swords. What happened at your last job? So he's like, what happened at your last job? She feels like you're kind of focusing on that, and as you're doing that, as you're kind of focusing on that energy of not really being happy in it, you're kind of bringing that to this new union that you're having. So she's like, take some time. And we told someone to do this yesterday. Take some time and think of the positive things you liked in the job. As you do that, you're going to let go of the negative things that you're focusing on. Think of the part from, even not even just that job. Think of parts of other jobs that have really, the things that excite you most about those jobs, the ease of it. Like, is the scheduling good? Is the work easy? Is the management well? Is there good communication? What is, oh, excuse me. What is the negative thing you're holding on to? Because whatever you're holding on to, you're going to pull that into that next job. And she's like, you could make it so much more rewarding towards, everything you want that can bring you that stability and to really be able to express yourself from your heart space to your heart's desire. So we are we're inviting you to take a moment today. She's like, today, take a moment and write down, what would you like to change? What would you like, to this new job to have? Oh, yeah. If you didn't like your last job in any kind of way, you're holding something on to it. Unless it's like, unless you think it was the best thing ever, you're holding some kind of negative energy, she's saying. Because like in this card, the focus is like really not on the task at hand. Like it's kind of a little bit everywhere. But she feels like there's something, if there's, she's like, if you really want it to be good, like focus on the complete, like focus on the positive of it. She's like, if you have negative energy with that job, when you move to the next job, you will bring that energy with you, which is what this is saying. If you have when you're coming into this new union, it's going to bring whatever, and that's with job or love or anything. If you have negative energy you're holding on to that you haven't healed, it's going to come into that new energy. Not always the greatest thing. Eventually, you're going to have to work through that energy. Because even if it starts out and it seems great, if you haven't worked through that energy, that cycle will reappear. I would take a piece of paper, and on one side of the paper, I would write down all the things you really like about your job. And then on the other side of the paper, I would take a moment and I would even write down the things you don't like about that job. And then try to find a different way of looking at those things that are negative. It's the same thing over and over again. And try to find a different way to look at it instead of it being redundant. It's so it's something I've become very attuned at doing, that it flows so easily for me. You know what? For somebody else, it might not be that easy. I mean, Dave's job's really easy for him, but for somebody else, his job wouldn't be that easy. It's because he's done it for so long and he's very good at it. So those things come like that. So just trying to find a different perspective on it. Even write the negative down and then meditate a little bit and ask your higher self to help you see it from a neutral perspective. Hi, Beatrice. How are you doing today? Celia says, yeah, and definitely have to just go with the flow and, see what's going on. And Dune, we will get a question for you. We're just going to do a couple more and then we have to go. So. Dune, you get the cards of the Empress and the Page of Swords. What are the pros and cons to both of those things? Will turning it over to them make it easy? She's like, what are the pros and the cons? Because you're like really definitely conflicted and really thinking about it. She's like, what's holding you back? Because like something, she said, if you let go of that control and let them do it, it's going to free you up to do something else. I feel like it's saying yes, that you're causing yourself a lot of conflict, but maybe see, because like this is like definitely something that you're holding on to that's holding you back. Why? What are you afraid of? And she said, what's your book about? But like, we feel like there's something new that's like trying to really come in that you're divinely guided to work on. She's like, what's your book about? Well, here's the thing. Yeah, she said first, do you feel it's a topic that you are passionate about? She's like, is it something you're passionate about? And she says, as that, you have to. I feel like you have manifested that. And we feel like if they're going, what is their promise on the promotion? Have you done some work to do some healing on that energy? Because I think that's that until like you're definitely holding on to that energy and not seeing the gift that's really trying to like look. She's like, look, there's a hole, the other bowl over here, it's trying to really pour in. And if you're still in the vibration of lack, I'm going to lose that money, I'm in the vibration of that circumstance that happened to me, we feel like you're at a different place. Is that a good deal for you? Or have you tried doing it and promoting your book yourself? Celia says. Or do you have this great work that you're holding on to and letting it? How is it doing? How's it doing? She said, how's it doing? Are you promoting it? I mean, like this is like the underlying energy, but we feel like you're going to get some new clarity. Yeah, Celia says you're definitely going to get some new clarity on it. I would definitely meditate and see, but we feel like you definitely, like, look, she's definitely holding the book. It's out there in the world. It's giving other people inspiration. So we feel like it's definitely going to do well. But I feel like you're still in the energy of that time from doing that. And because both of these are 4 and it like can bring you such stability. Do you trust the work you've done? Do you trust the work you've done? You have to be positive. Have you had anybody read and review your book? Apparently, if somebody wants to publish it, do you know? I don't know much about book publishing. I've never done a book, so I don't really know. But I feel like you have to look at whatever energy you're holding on to that's really giving you that, 2 of Swords, 5 of Swords feeling, because it looks like. And when you reviewed it, what happened? They reviewed it, what happened? She's like, what happened? And sometimes we just have conversation. So I would look at what energy you're holding on to about that's holding you back. There's definitely something that's holding you back. So I would definitely meditate and be open to receive the gift that's trying to be given to you. Because if you see in her hand, she is holding that gift. So I feel like it's trying to really give you a gift. And I feel like you're going to be having a heart chakra activation soon with that. It's going to bring a brand new beginning and lots of like happiness and stability, because these are some other 4s that I would really be liking. So as you get some clarity and are coming from, make sure you're coming from a place of your heart and trust your work. They are going to, I would try to negotiate with them again first. I would try to get a better deal. But we feel like you should, they're going to promote it. So they're going to want to make money on it. So they're going to definitely do the work to promote it. And they're going to have the ability to do that. So Celia says yes. But I would try to negotiate it for the best deal you can get with it. Because they're only going to pay you what you believe you're worth. I mean, honestly. Because what happens if it becomes a bestseller and they make all this money on it because they're getting 75%? I think you can get a better deal. We think you can get a better deal. So, I don't know. So, hi, Kimon. How are you? So, come on, what new things are coming? Come on, you've definitely been manifesting because you have the Empress and you have the King of Pentacles, the Moon, the Nine of Pentacles, or the Nine of Cups, and the Ten of Cups. So it looks like you're manifesting some kind of wish fulfillment. Have you been going through, have you been working on some heartbreak? Because this looks like something really good is coming. You've manifested something really good. As you're releasing and gaining clarity over something that's really been holding your energy back, as you're finding that balance. So, and there's the Nine of Pentacles. She said there's something that's been holding you back that you're kind of working, gaining that balance on. So as you do that, like, she's like, I would take that if I were you. So, looks like good things, good things, but, just kind of look at what shadow is holding you back. What's been keeping your energy not at the highest vibration. You are very welcome, Kimon. Ishida, current feelings of Anil. Oh, is he kind of blocking you? Because we got this. We have some confusion and maybe many choices, but like that Seven of Wands is like a blocking boundaries card. We feel like he's like blocking, but like there's transformation that can come as soon as, and new communication by changing your energy. But we feel like, what story would you like it to be? But we feel like maybe there's some like blocking going on, like, but there's some underlying stuff going on that is going to bring some kind of communication. You are very welcome. Do some meditating. Hi, the doll face diva. How are you? I am doing well. We're just doing we're doing a shorter live today. I'm getting ready. I have a personal reading in a little while. So, we're just doing a little bit, managing my energy. So, would you like a card? Celia says, she says, would you like a card? Yeah. Well, you get the Queen of Wands and the Nine of Swords. So are you being awoken at night? We feel like you're probably definitely getting an upgrade of some energy. Maybe some new clarity coming in. Are you getting some wisdom coming in about something that you've been holding on to, like, that's holding you, like, seems like the message of the day. What is holding you back today? Today is 2/22/2023. So that's 5/2. So a lot of times we'll have trouble sleeping because our guides are trying to get our attention to give us the message. I think I'm about to have a thunderstorm. So but we feel like that Two of Pentacles is about making the choice to be open to the messages, because we're definitely feel like there's some strong messages coming in, because you get the Two of Pentacles, the Page of Pentacles, the Death card, the Star card, and the Knight of Pentacles on the bottom, which is, about doing that work. When you get woke up, you know what sometimes I do? I say, okay, Celia, what do you want? What do you want me to know? What do I need to know right now? Sometimes I'll go get my deck of cards and I'll put me a spread out and see what she needs me to know. Because if I try to go back to sleep and she really is persistent, you know what? She really has a message for me. So, just be open and be like, okay, what do you got for me? And listen to, that first soft, easy thing that flows to your head. And just be open, because we feel like as soon as you open it, it's gonna like really flow in. She's like gonna flow in. So we hope that is helpful. I am I'm gonna take a little break. I have to do a live reading, and I may be back later. I think I'm gonna do an elements reading and post that later. So I hope everyone is having a good day, and we will see you later. Bye.